Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment.
What's popping, me peoples, in these YouTube streets? Y'all know there's been a lot of drama, you know what I'm saying, and different opinions, and you feel me, I'm saying, a lot of controversy. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to cover the news. You feel me? This particular segment right here, though, you feel me, I'm saying, is of that man, and Jefe speaks on beef with, you know what I'm saying, Munchie B, and Spoetyface speaks on DC baby Draco paperwork and his alleged beef. So y'all already know I'm here to give y'all my dialogue and my take, my 1-2 on this here situation. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Meanwhile, me peoples, let's jump right off.
Yeah. If you know poking somebody, all those are aggressive gestures. So it's like he told him, like, she repeatedly to stop doing it. And then so when I did overlook the footage the other day, what happened was Munchie B kept doing Adam was moving his hand like watch out trying to push back. And at the moment they kind of got entangled and Adam lifted his foot up and pushed off his chair to separate, you know what I'm saying, space from between them, you know what I'm saying? So the bottom of the chair, like if you look at it, like it's his angle to show his foot, if the bottom of the roll chair, he kicked the roll chair. Like, man, it's like get off of you, man. Yeah. Type situation. But like I said, people gonna view it how they view it, and then definitely when you not the one, you always gonna say what you would have did in the situation, or if that was weird. You even got, I'm even seeing people, and I can't understand it. Like, people gotta be slow, but obviously I'm a slow one. People talk about why I just sat here and didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Why I sat there and did like I supposed to.
I mean, why did you just sit there and didn't do nothing? Let's hear about that.
What was I supposed to do? In a situation where you being disrespected and you telling somebody not to be man at the end of the day, shit, and a lot of these people that's speaking about it, they ain't even gang members.
So what was if the people say, well, that was a co-host, that's your bro, and a white man physically assaulted him in front of your face, what would you have to say about that? To that,
you like never play me like that. You try to play a racial lie, talking about a white man is a show that this is a white man.
Yeah, but you know these are the narratives that's online though.
So it's a deal. This is a white man that he has a standing long relationship with, longer than me. He's been knowing Adam 22 and been on no jumper longer than me. You know what I'm saying? They pie with each other outside the Tuesday show. You know what I'm saying? They interview people with each other, all type of that. So it's just like, when do we start holding our people responsible? Like, everybody always want to make it the white man or make it the race thing. When do we start holding our people responsible? Like, I hate when people always be like, oh yeah, I'm riding in my home, right different on the road. Yeah, I feel the same way too. But if it's a situation that I can stop from going bad, I'm gonna stop that. I'm not gonna let it go bad and then check my homie out. Like, no, I'm not gonna front my homie. Y'all, hey bro, let me holler at you. Put it to the side. Hey, look, bro, I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. This just some goofy shit, blah, blah, blah. This shit about to go bad. It ain't even gotta go bad like that, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a lot of people don't even want to want to step in and initiate that. Like I said, people always, oh, man, he kicked the chair. Why did it happen?
Yeah.
What started it? It ain't like that Adam just came out of nowhere, started some of Munchie B and then kicked the chair.
Absolutely. I mean, Munchie will say though, people say what they want to about Munchie, but Munchie had a name, bro. I'm from where I'm from, bro. And Munchie was one of them dudes that when he was in jail, I was trying to get to him.
Yeah.
He was in jail. I was hearing he was running around. I was trying to get to him. But he was on the streets. I was trying to get to him. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, the allegations that's going around, I don't know nothing about that. But the Munchie B that I knew and I was hearing about and all that, he was getting busy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So a nigga at the end of the day is like, he blind now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we not gonna make it seem like Munchie didn't never get.
I think what a lot of people are trying to say or ask the question of Aunt Jefe is this. When you seen them acting up, you know what I'm saying, and you seen that it was kind of getting serious, why did you not just try to be like, Munchie, be cool, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know you feeling yourself a little bit. Or just try to, you know what I'm saying, assist in any type of nature. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because when you be falling asleep on a pod or doing whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, people probably may tap on you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And you can just wake up out of your sleep or doze off, whatever, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? And when somebody tapping you, that can turn into an altercation right there, though, you feel me? So because you have vibe with bruh, you have dealt with him, you know what I'm saying, why you never, you know what I'm saying, say some things. That's probably why people are saying that in that case. But for bruh to also, you know what I'm saying, give Munchie his credit, you know what I'm saying, that's the gang culture. You know what I'm saying, to some extent, people gonna rock with Munchie. But at the same time, though, is it hidden agendas? Is people feeling some type of way? It must be, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, because Munchie, he was a nigga in LA. We not gonna. I'm gonna give him that much. You know what I'm saying? The theatrics in the stuff now and all that. I don't know nothing about.
It's easy for a lot of people who not on camera, who's not in the social media, like who haven't even probably been in no aggressive stance or situations, or if they have, they don't take the high road. What did they want Munchie to do? Hop up and beat out him up and rush him?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You like and like he said, like, so it wasn't for me to come out and do any bashing because I don't feel the need to. Like I said, he a grown man. Like I just said, you know, in that sentence, like, yeah, it's irritable because it's just like, damn, you know, this bro, and then this situation, but you know, bro on his bullshit, you know, bro taking the bottle and he on his bullshit, you know, and like, how you gonna feel? Like, you know what I'm saying, you got a pod, you at a pod and somebody just, you know, anybody, not even talking about Munchie, some no, ooh, you gotta be kind of like, oh no, that's my shit. On. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, like bro said, you know, bro took his accountability and just like, you know, either he gonna have to like let's drink or not drink at all. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel about that? Not the Carvers. Just one more question on that. How you feel about the ultimatum? We think if they don't have a sit down before Monday, it's gonna be over. Do you think he'll walk or should he walk?
Do you think he will walk and should he walk?
I don't know. I don't know if Munchie go walk. I don't think he should walk because it's a situation that he initiated. But at the end of the day, like,
absolutely,
you know, Munchie is Munchie. You feel me? So you know, shit, Munchie might walk. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but like I said, you know, you initiate that situation. Just like me, I'm not gonna even place myself in those situations like that because then that's when you get hit with all the outside social media shit and the people in the chats, you know what I'm saying, trying to control the narrative, or this what you need to do, or you should have did this. You feel me? Like, on everything. Like, for me, when I'm on set, I'm on camera, bro, I zone these cameras out, you know what I'm saying? And at times you gotta zone the chats out, because if not, you will let that shit mentally eat you up.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But segueing into our my next question is what's been big on the internet, man? What's up with you and the F boy, man? PC baby Draco, man. What's is that real or y'all just, because a lot of people saying that's a play.
Hey,
a lot of people say that ain't real, and Jefe ain't really got a problem with the child molester and stuff like that, the pedophile or whatever.
I cannot beef with him. You already know where we come from. If he in jail.
Now, this is the question that I feel like everybody got to look at and everybody should, you know what I'm saying, answer to some extent. Is he a non-affiliate just in the LA culture? Because, you know what I'm saying, being from Oakland or being from the Bay period, though, if you rep that, you for me, you going to still fall under some type of, you know what I'm saying, card when you hit the pen. And bruh has hit the pen, and obviously, you know what I'm saying, bro was good. People looked at his paperwork, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case might be. I know, you know what I'm saying, Spoetyface seemed like he's digging off into a lot much. Maybe that's just something that you wanted to come out like that so you can feel more subject to feel how you feel. But at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying, just because he's a non-affiliate, because he said it a lot, in the LA culture, don't mean that bruh ain't standing on business, or don't mean that anybody that's from the Bay is not standing on business if they from the town or anything like that that don't gangbang. You feel me? We got it a lot different out this way, you dig? I'm only saying that because sometimes people look at people that's from Oakland totally different, or it be slick things said, though, you feel me what I'm saying? And then it goes into maybe the old school ways of, you know what I'm saying, bloody water, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that's probably why Wack 100 taking some type of liking to bruh, because he know the traditional thing when it comes down to the gang banging behind the bars and different things like that. Or the story though, everybody trying to get their choke, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's not just slime our brick at it in a selective politicking way, because at the end of the day, one thing that you did say, Ant, is bruh is not doing the hood blogs, and bruh is doing now what you do, which bruh started off doing that at the end of the day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Hey man, it's okay to migrate to the hood blogs and switch it up, because far as I know, he got this situation going on.
We in the mountains. Nephew DC Baby Draco pulled up on me. First time I ever laid eyes on nephew in person. We shooting a Fresh Out of Love reality show. Blueface on the way. Ray J on the way. We down to the last 6 girls. We gonna have some paintball wars. And then me and DC Baby Draco, we finna go pull up on Spoetyface, and he has no idea that I'm bringing a guest in the form of DC Baby Draco. They expecting me, but they ain't expecting nephew, but I know they gonna have a conversation about nephew, so I only felt it's right, me being a Damu and nephew being from the Bay, and we politic with the Bay when we doing time in the joint, and I think Spoetyface got a level head, and we gonna discuss DC Baby Draco. I've been fighting for him and defending him because I'm reading paperwork and I'm reading what it is and reading what it ain't. But it's nobody better than DC Baby Draco himself to be live and direct, and he pulling up with me, and we gonna get to the bottom of this shit today. But before we do that, we gonna hit the paintball field. And a lot of y'all be doing a lot of talking, a lot of whooping. Be like nephew and come out here and be about your business. He probably done said some crazy shit about me on the internet. I guarantee if I go on the internet, I find some DC Baby Draco Wack 100 slander. But guess what? Nephew he doing this thing. I'm not tripping. He don't know me. I don't know him. But now he's getting to know me. And my first step towards nephew is to help him. So what we gonna do is we gonna continue our day. We gonna let y'all follow our journey. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be right back with you. And I'm pretty sure probably by Monday or Tuesday, we will be viral, and we out.
Or beef with somebody that's like really beneath me, you feel me? Like, you know, we don't beef with these type dudes. Like, he just felt, you know, at some time in need just to come out saying my name. I don't even say dude name. I don't say his name. I don't mention his name. I don't do no segments on him. You know, I just endorsed your message, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to him. And I guess, you know, that kind of tickled his booty a little bit. So I guess a few weeks down the line, he felt the need when he couldn't do no hood blogs. Like, if you watch his page now, I don't even watch him, but just from people telling me, if you watch his page, they saying like he's doing stories now, like doing shit that I'm doing, like doing stories and reactions. He like he do hood vlogs, so now this hood vlogs kind of dried up. So, now I'm this happened the time and I was in jail and shit like that. That ain't even your lane.
See, that's the thing. You either gotta know where you get your information from, or even if you looking and you try to portray to say, you feel me, people saying it. Bruh got already a second page he working on, you feel me what I'm saying? So he do the hood blogs or whatever he do on that other page. Now he could do some stories to keep it lit on the other page. You know what I'm saying? That right there comes with peer game. You know what I'm saying? And Jefe, I'm not knocking you or nothing, but you should know about it, you feel me what I'm saying? Because you should know about what the checks say. But at the same time, because you had jump start with no jumper, you feel me what I'm saying? In a sense, maybe you getting a little big-headed, or maybe you forgot a little bit of things, you feel me what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you feel me, hey, a lot of people do different things and people working on other pages. You know what I'm saying? I know you keep it lit on your page, but at the same time, though, your biggest fan base come from no jumper.
I definitely peeped that. They was sending it to me too. But listen, on a more serious note, because a lot of people ain't never been through these stoops. A lot of people ain't never did time. You know, we've been doing time as kids.
For sure.
So we done seen it every which way as far as the political aspect, the being involved, you know what I'm saying, participation, whatever the case is, on the yard, in the hole, whatever the case is. So I uploaded some paperwork maybe like a week or so ago on my Instagram. So this is the big controversy, and this is what me and Wack was going on
back and forth
about PC Baby Draco paperwork. To the naked eye or regular civilian, you will be able to pull a wool over a person's eye. So it's three things as far as the case. And a lot of people don't understand these three cases. I mean, these three things. And if I'm saying anything that's wrong or you do not agree with, tell me if I'm wrong or what you don't agree with. Sure. So when it's pertaining to a case, the only way a case is able to, only way the district attorney is going to dismiss a case is whether they have little to none evidence. Whether they leave it, let it be, or whatever the case is, they're going to dismiss it. Now, if they refile, that's another thing. But anytime a case gets dismissed, a dismissal is when the district attorney throws the case out flat out.
For sure.
That's a dismissal. That's the definition of dismissal, right? When they throw it out flat out, correct? All right. So
I think it's a 559 or something like that.
Yeah. You know, it's different penal codes, different numbers for different states.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So a dismissal is when the district attorney throws the case out for the lack of evidence. Whether they refile or not, that's something totally different. You see what I'm saying? So when you take a plea bargain or a plea agreement, it's when, you're more than likely to get found guilty or when it's overwhelming evidence against you. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Anytime a person takes a plea bargain, it's when you do not want to go to trial, they have an overwhelming evidence against you, or you feel like you're going to lose if you go to trial.
So it's in my best interest to take this deal.
Bingo, bango. So with the plea agreement, when you plead out to something, usually people take pleas with multiple charges. Usually when it's like this, like, all right, I'll plead guilty this and this, you drop everything else. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So if you got 10 charges, and you plead guilty to 1 or 2, that doesn't mean you wasn't guilty for the first 8. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
You just pleaded guilty to the last 2 for them to drop the first 8.
The lesser charges.
Come on, man.
I'm saying
It still does not change the fact that you was charged with the first 8. You see what I'm saying? And not the last 2. So of course, if somebody disappeared or witness, or you had clear as day that old boy had the tampering with the witness or whatever the case is, I can't speak exactly for it was, but the little girl ended up leaving. They couldn't find her. Dismisses, you know what I'm saying? They dismissed the charges because of a plea agreement, not because of lack of evidence. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
The plea, when they drop the charges, it's because of a lack of, dismissed because of lack of evidence. When you take a plea bargain, it's because you're more than likely guilty and you don't want to go to trial. Would you agree with that?
Sure.
Okay. So the last thing, an acquittal. The only time you can get an acquittal if you take it to the box and they just use flat out beat it. Those are 3 things a lot of the civilians just don't get. And when I was saying about when I uploaded the paperwork on PC Baby Draco, they were saying, I see dismissals. You didn't see not one dismissal. You seen a plea agreement. They threw away these cases because he took a plea agreement. He didn't beat it. They didn't dismiss all the charges. If they dismiss all the charges, why did you still take the plea for the pandering? My whole thing is a real nigga, bro. My name is never gonna be nothing involved with no kids, no childs, no minors, no nothing. The same way they was on P4 and the dudes from Hoover about pimping and pandering on a minor, you're the same way.
For sure.
You're the exact same way. When you go to that line, when you was on that line, if people would have knew that or check your paperwork, I don't know exactly where he was at, they would have been.
I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.